Baja Dutch 336 here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm back with a reading for the collective. I'll be using the Shadow Love Oracle cards for this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. You already know how I feel about each and every one of you. Hugs and kisses. Keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? To anyone new, thank you. To viewers, to subbies, you just stopping by. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Tap that bell for more content from me. Let's get into it. Collective, you know something's not right with someone. Someone could be doing a lot of fronting. Someone that's coming into your life, they're arrogant for no fucking reason. I feel as though you're going to see through their bullshit early. When you meet this person, everything that they wear, everything that they show you from this first encounter is all they got. You know what I'm saying? This is someone who is putting on a facade. This person is acting as if they are of an upper level, or as if they got it all together, or they have a never-ending supply of cash and shit like that. It's like they're trying to impress you, but you see through that shit. And I feel as though you could end up ending things with this person early. They're not the type of energy that you want in your life. You don't have time for fake shit or fake people. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though you're going to end something early. It could crush them. They're used to people falling for their bullshit, but you see through it. You could be a seer, someone who's very intuitive. You don't have time for bullshit. Yeah, I feel as though if this person's going to be in and out your life rather quickly. It's going to be a brief affair. You're going to stick around for a little bit. The more and more they talk, the more and more you be around them, the more and more you're going to see that they front. You know, they putting on a facade. This person's not real. They're not genuine. You're not looking for someone that's trying to impress you. You know what I'm saying? You got time for that shit. This person wants you to forgive them. They want to start over. They want to have a new first day. I feel as though this is a situation where if this is a new situation, they messed it up the first time you met, because you see through what they're trying to do. They can't fool you. You want someone to come as they are, because that's what you're coming as. Someone who's genuine. That's who you are, a genuine motherfucker. You're not going to try to impress someone and pretend that you have it and you don't. And I feel as though this person is really on that type of time, and you just find it unattractive. This person could also be gaslighting you. It's like they're coming with gimmicks. It's like it's put on. As soon as you meet up with this person, or as soon as you guys have your first encounter, you're going to want to exit. You're not feeling it. This person could see you as being conceited, stuck up and shit like that, but you just don't have time for bullshit. You don't have time for brief affairs. You don't have time for hit it and quit it energy. You don't have time for someone that can't even be real with themselves. You ain't got time for that front and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though you're going to go ahead and slide off on someone. Disappear from a situation real quick. If this is someone that you've been with, there needs to be a talk. Because you don't like the way someone is acting, or you know, you don't like the facade. You know, someone's like really putting on for the people. They want people to see them as big time when they probably ain't even got a fucking job. You know, someone's a gaslighter. They could be taking it out on you. The fact that they are not of a certain status that they want people to see them as, they mad because you calling them out and shit. Like, what the fuck? You don't have time to be with pretenders. You've already been there and done that. And it's like, if this is someone that you've been with, it's like it's surprising you that they're acting this way. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to figure out where this came from, because this person like completely changed. They changed from who they used to be. And you're trying to figure out who the fuck they putting on for. If they did lose their job, they're not trying to look for work. They could be lying to you too. I got you, I'm gonna look next week. You know what I'm saying? They selling you pipe dreams. This person is a liar. They don't have no clear plan. Things are becoming rather unstable. You don't like that. This person is not secure, you know, and they're confused. They don't know what the fuck they want to do. They could start to lash out at you because they're not nowhere in life. You know, they're going to blame everything on you, or this person has a lot of anger issues, a lot of things they need to deal with. This person's moody and abusive. And I feel as though the abuse is not going to start until after they lose a job or their income. They could lose out on income or what they do, and they could start to change. It's like they want people to see them as someone who has it all together when they're losing it all. And you're trying to tell this person, you don't have to front for me. You know, it could be someone else taking their money. They could also be involved with someone for the past. It could be like a baby mother, baby father that they keep going back to on the low. It could be that someone is in their pockets, taking their money, their coins. You know, it's something that they're giving to that's creating a rift between the two of you. Like, what the fuck is this? And you feel it. You know, if you've been with this person for a while, you know when the love starts to stray. You know when it gets different. And you could always have been the type that don't hold your tongue for shit. And you're not going to hold your tongue. And you're going to speak up on some shit. And they could like really get upset, belligerent, loud, crazy. They could start throwing shit. And it's going to make you realize that this ain't it no more. You're not going to keep going through a situation where someone damn near changed overnight. They're not trying to speak on what's wrong with them. You trying to be open. They're closed off even more. There could be other people that they're dealing with from their past that they say they're not with. It's something going on with this motherfucker. They're not speaking up on it. You know what I'm saying? This person has bad habits. You could find out that they have some sort of addiction they were hiding. You know what I mean? It's something that they do that get them... whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's a substance or not, it changes their mood. You ain't got time for this shit. You really don't. I feel as though you could be ending a situation. You don't have time for the repetitiveness. You don't have time for someone that doesn't want to open up and talk to you about what's going on with them. And the more and more you sit back and think about it, the more you're realizing that this cycle is going to keep repeating if you don't break that shit. Someone has bad habits. And I feel as though you're going to be speaking up about that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around this person. Their temper is too out of control. They're not understanding. They fucking lost. And I feel as though you just don't want no parts of that shit. So you could be trying to end it, break a cycle with someone. Yeah, but you could feel stuck, trapped. Like, it's not going to be so easy for you to lead this person. You guys could already have a situation. You can live together. Finances are tied up. Joint bank accounts, all types of shit. And you could just be feeling restricted. Like, you want to get away from this person. You need to get away from this person, but you can't right now. But you're making something clear. And you damn sure not to be a you're not about to be a dummy for this person. Like I said, it is words. This is addictions and shit. Something is restricting from someone from acting normal towards you. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, at first you wasn't seeing a situation for what it is, but the more and more you stay with this person, the more and more you deal with this pattern of mental abuse, physical abuse, or whatever it is they're going through, the more you're going to see this is just not for you. This could be with the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Definitely in Aquarius, you have the star here. Keeping faith, holding out hope for something better to come into your life, or you're trying to figure out how to release this person from your life. You don't want no beef, but you know you gotta go. You know you gotta go. You have opportunities coming your way. It's like you're very confident. You're trying to stay positive. It's like the more and more you ascend, the more and more you elevate, the more and more this person's gonna be angry. It's like they're pissed because you're elevating. They're trying to separate you from them when you guys were a unit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like you're moving on up. You know, you taking your time and you looking at things for what they are, trying to set up so you can be secure, so you guys can be secure. Very focused, very goal oriented. You slowly but surely changing for the better, and they're slowly descending. You're ascending, they're descending. You taking solid steps towards something to be solid, or towards a goal. And they over here blaming everybody, throwing shit, you know, having tantrums and stuff like that. You could decide to part ways from this person and move on. I feel as though there are other offers of love, but because of how you are as a person, you're trying to stay and work it out with this motherfucker. But I feel as though you're going to really put yourself first, or it's going to be a lot of people telling you to put yourself first. You don't need that in your life. Pour all that energy that you are giving to this person into yourself. And I feel as though you're going to come to realize that, like, what the fuck am I doing? You could become more creative. You know, get into your talent bag, because I feel as though you are quite talented, collective, whoever this is. You can do a lot of things, but you need to be around the right person to bring it out of you. Or you need to be in the right environment. You know what I'm saying? And this person, it's becoming too much. You know what I mean? It's like you're searching for a new beginning, or there could be someone that wants to give you a new beginning, but you got to know what you want. You got to know when to let go of bullshit. You got to know when to let go of toxicity. You're the type that's going to blame yourself because of what they're doing. You have a big heart. Yeah, it's time to say bye. It's time to let something go. 8 of Cups, you don't deserve what you're getting from someone. It's like because of what someone's going through in their life, they're taking it out on you when all you're trying to do is help. The fuck? You know, you didn't do that. They did it. You didn't tell this person to call out of work repeatedly. You didn't tell them to keep on making excuses before not paying bills. You didn't tell them to do none of that shit. This person did things on their own, and then they're blaming you for it. They're miserable as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you could like just decide to turn them down, like, or just let something go with the Knight of Cups in reverse. You thought you wanted it. They showed their ass. They showed their true colors. You don't want it no more. This person's not able to commit. They got a lot going on. They could have addictions. They could still be dealing with someone from the past. They're taking all their anger and issues out on you when all you're trying to do is help. You don't need this shit. You do not need it. You know, someone's having tantrums, mood swings. Like, what the fuck? What did I sign up for real? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you over here making money trying to set up something to secure a foundation for the two of you. It's draining because you got opportunities. I feel as though that's part of the reason why they're upset too. It's because, like I said, you're ascending, they're descending. Instead of them getting in their bag and changing their ways, they want to blame you. The fuck? You get into the money. And I feel as though you want someone that's on the same type of time as you. You wouldn't have wasted your time in the first place. You're very confident, very sure of what you want. You could be a lone wolf, you know, an introvert. Money magnet, though. You have a lot of opportunities for success, you know, for security as far as financially coming your way. You don't need a distraction. So I feel as though you're going to handle something with grace, or at least try to. You could try to be open, try to talk to this person, try to get them to see things your way. And if they don't, you're just going to step. Because you're not going to waste your time on someone that's not trying to change for the better. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to have to practice self-control. It's like you're going to want to really give it to this person, but you're going to keep your wits about you. You know what I mean? Tell someone what it is you want them to know, or where you're going at with some shit, and you're going to keep it moving. You know what you're capable of. You're not going to let someone stop you. Anybody stop you. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Like, you're going to tell this, my friend, like, being with you right now is a fucking struggle. Like, look at all I'm doing, and all you doing is complaining, giving me your ass to kiss. This person could leave in the afternoon, and you won't see them until the nighttime. What the fuck have you been doing? Did you get a job? What the fuck is going on? You know, you're doing too much, carrying too much on your back. And you've done it for so long, and you're tired. You are tired. This is like having a second child, or another child. If you have children, this is like having another child. Like, what the fuck? Too many obligations. You could be taking on someone's burdens too much. You could be withdrawn from a situation. You just exhausted. Like, what the fuck? I'm not about to go through this with you. And I feel as though someone could be upset about that. Someone's not putting in the work to make this right. Someone's not putting in the work to make the situation better. And they're upset because you don't want no more parts. Selfish motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want no more parts of this. You know? They may try their hardest to come back and make it as if they're trying to change. They may want to apologize to you. But it's more than just you saying you're sorry. You need to see the work that they're putting in to make changes. Because all they're doing is talking. They do want to make amends with you. They want to try to make something right, or they're going to try to come back in as if they want to make something right. But with justice in reverse, they're not facing up to what they're doing. It's like they want to come back and try to like make things right. They could like run into some money, or they could have a stroke of good luck. They're going to try to throw that your way, but they don't want to talk about it. They want to put a patch on it and keep it moving. You ain't having that shit. We're going to talk about this shit. You know what you put me through. You know how much glass and cups and things you broke, throwing against walls and holes in walls and all that type of shit. This ain't nothing we can ignore. You did damage to my home. You did damage to my heart. It's time for you. We got to have a talk, or it ain't going to be nothing. I feel as though someone's denying the part they played in some shit. They don't want to fess up to how they've been acting like a straight asshole, and you're not having that. If this is going to work, there needs to be some sort of communication. You guys need to seek counseling. You may bring that up. You know, someone's hiding the truth. They don't want to hold themselves accountable. They're in denial about the part they played. They could say shit like, oh, you over exaggerating. It wasn't that bad. Yes, the fuck it was. Look at this bill. You know what I'm saying? You had to get the repairs on the house when they wanted to throw shit around. Everything that they damaged, you had to replace. And they want you to forget about it. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Someone's carrying things too far and they don't want to hold themselves accountable, and it's just becoming quite unattractive, and you just don't want no parts of this. You know, you're realizing your true worth. Someone's not going to admit the part they played. They just want to come in and act as if everything's good, and it's just not. You ain't having that shit, period. You know, this could be with the Leo. This could also be with a Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Doing the best you can. You could be taking on the role of the emperor. You're trying to make shit right for you and your household. You know, this is about stability with you. You're not here to play no games. You do have times where you let your hair down and have fun, but this ain't one of those type of situations. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You all about stability and security and shit, and they over here wanting to blame everybody for their fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? You could be just sitting back thinking real strategic about your next move, and I feel as though your next move ain't going to involve them. You're tired. Period. They're not understanding. They're not trying to understand where you're coming from in a situation. You know what I mean? And you're just tired of talking about it. If they're not going to see things from your point of view, it's just time for you to leave a situation. You're just going to adapt to the fact that they're not where you're at. They're not on your level anymore. Someone's quite selfish. They're a procrastinator. They bullshit. They bullshit too much for you. This could be a Pisces. Yeah, and you got everything that you need to make shit rock. And they know that, you know. This person could be upset because you're a manifester. You know what I mean? You have resources. This is a good time for you to move forward with whatever you want. You know what I mean? You know, very talented. Lots of energy. You know what I mean? You can make shit right. You have what it takes to change a situation, but you want them to acknowledge what the fuck they've done. To put in the work, and they don't want to. It's like someone's lazy when it comes to being in a relationship with you, and you're just not feeling it anymore. Like, what the fuck? Why are you here? And it's not one of those things where you're kicking someone when they're down, but when someone doesn't want to acknowledge their wrongs or work on it, what can you do but part ways? You don't have time to waste. You really fucking don't. Let's get some signs of who this could be. This could be a Libra. I already said that. This could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? This could be a Cancer. This could also be a Pisces collective.